Hey, this is Alexa Peterson with the Hitting Vault. I'm doing a swing analysis on Mitch Haniger. Coach Lyle has been working with him the last couple years, and he's seen some great improvement in both his his power numbers, his home runs, doubles, and then his batting average overall. So let's take a look at a few things in his swing. Starting stance, he starts a little bit open, a little bit more into his knees. Good bend there. Front shoulder down, back shoulder up. Goes to load. His front shoulder starts working down and in. He has a pretty high leg kick. You'll notice he looks very stacked with his upper half here, and we're going to look at the side view too. You'll be able to see that a little bit better. But his barrel starts working more vertical as that knee picks up. Ball's released. He's starting to go forward now. There's the point of release. He's pretty much at the highest point in his leg kick there. It's released. He starts going down and forward, maintaining good posture. Good torso tilt there. Front shoulders down and in. What you'll notice too is he looks a little bit closed off. I know the camera angle is a little bit more to the side here, but it does look like he strides a little bit closed. And what you're going to see with hitters that stride a little bit closed is you're going to see their front foot really open up and almost roll over if they're getting their hips to fire like they should. And so you can kind of see that right here. His front ankle, his left ankle kind of rolls open a little bit because he's really firing his hips, getting that back foot weightless. And so that's what happens when you have a middle pitch or an inside pitch on a hitter that strides a little bit closed. His good tilt here, rotating those hips hard, gets to contact point. Boom. Goes to left center. There's a side angle here we're going to check out. All right. Front shoulder down, back shoulder up. Has a high leg kick, but look at how he's staying stacked here. A lot of hitters will get way over their backside. That front shoulder will end up shooting up, and that back shoulder will go down if they try to have a high leg kick. It's important if you have a high leg kick to maintain this good posture here. Even though your leg's going up really high, it's important to keep that weight on the inside ready to go down and forward versus shifting it all on the outside of the back foot there. Just to go forward. Gets to his launch position, which is actually right in between frames here. So you're seeing a split second after his heel hits. You can tell because that knee is starting to kind of open up a good amount, and that front shoulder is slightly up. So right in between here is actually his exact launch position. But still, the front shoulder we want to be able to have the front shoulder down, back shoulder up, but this frame is just a tad bit late. Can't get quite in between it. Right there. Knob, we want the knob down towards the catcher. Weight pretty well balanced. Hips starting to fire. Opening up this way. You can really see his hips rotating here. How he works behind the ball. Nice L right here with his back leg. That's really common with a lot of elite hitters, is to get this position. If they're down in their legs and they're rotating well, you're going to see a position more like an L with their back leg. You can see his back foot here. He's not squishing the bug. If there was a bucket right behind him, his back heel wouldn't be hitting it. His back foot comes up off the ground. When he's a hitter, he's a little bit wider, this distance right here. So that's why you're seeing his back foot come up and forward some. So there are hitters that are a little bit more on the narrow side when they land. And if that's the case, then oftentimes you'll see their front foot come up and maybe straight back down, or just move maybe a little bit forward. You can kind of see he moves a lot forward with it. And it's not because he's pinching and pulling his back knee forward. It's because he's rotating his hips and using his core a lot to do that. You can see this angle coming in with right like that for the ball. Launch angle working up that way. So really good swing. Looking forward to seeing him with the Mariners again, and just seeing him develop as a player.